Hello and welcome to the final round of the tournament. So we are in the final match of grand finals, and we have all the 15 teams joining us for the battle. Meanwhile, we can see BLB squad are already there with Victor, Asta, Wisepad, YT, and Andy is already there in the along with all the 15 members currently joining us for the battle. AKS Madara is already there with Gandhi, Axel, Obito, making sure they're getting ready. On the other side, we can see Fetus is also there around the compound, so we can see offender squad currently rooting out the compound. We are in Erangel 2.0, and this is the final match, the deciding match for the squad up to top 10. So let's see how the rotation will fall. We can see squad number Fetus is currently making his way inside the zone, and we can see this rotation going strong at the moment. Offended squad currently rotating around the compound. They are making the first drop, so let's see if they are strong enough to make that drop. Looking at the map, we can see enigmatic squad is also currently rotating around the area. Fake marble squad are dropping down towards the normal spot location that is towards the military base area. We can see enigmatic doing the same thing. We tried also making the rotation around the compound. We can see BLB also making the same thing, making sure they are inside. We can see AKS also moving around the area. Free offended squad are doing the same thing along with ALM squad. So ALM squad LM squad is also making a rotation around the compound. This is a top rotation for all different squad. Let's see how the rotation will fall. Moving on towards the game, we can see automatic is also leading the charge around the compound. Last squad to feed drop down is the offended squad, and we still have Marvel squad alone currently charging up inside the compound. They're trying to battle it out with MNP guys. As usual, you can see from the southern zone, MNP guys are they around the compound along with a Marvel squad, and they might be engaging with each other. This is an interesting gameplay to be seen from the members of Marvel versus MNP guys looking strong. They are inside the C building, and they are trying to they are getting charging up for the members. You can see Mama MNP Candyman is also there rotating around the compound. This is a very interesting rotation going from all the squad. We can see top is already there. Jumper man the coverage has been knocked down. The shots are being targeted on the all direction. We can see Thor, Marvel Thor is also making a rotation. Thor is already there. Thor with that DP currently with that AKM as well, trying to fire a shot towards the opponent. On the other side, we can see Candyman is also there holding the compound. So the both squad currently are fighting for the each spot around the area. MNPK Extreme Candyman X is already there. Sucker Rape and Lust has already been knocked on. MNP Extreme are in danger. Marvel currently in Thor top is currently engaging with each other, and this is a very tough situation for top squad. On top currently with one member shotgun is already taking TPP around the moment. This is a tough situation for the members of MNP. Now MNP Candyman versus Gomorrah going out and down. Shotgun shot being target. Let's see. Gomorrah manages to get the tap finish towards the member of XT Candyman. Candyman has been knocked down, and he Morgan has been Odili has been finished off by the member, but Thor manages to get that finish. But let's see if top will survive, but we have his top has been finished off at the moment, and we top will be finished off by the member. So on the other side, we can see Thor, Adili, and Jumper and Gamora will be knocked off by the members. Meanwhile, Obito is also there around the compound. Obito currently rotating around the area. Gamora is already there with Gandhi. The rotation will fall. Meanwhile, we can see now. Crown Squad are currently battling out with the members around the area. We can see Ninja has already been knocked on. Pimps OP has been finished off at the moment. They are currently fighting in the Rozok compound as well. Ninja will be finished off by the member of AKS versus Crown God. Still going strong in the Rozok Hills. We can see OP2 has got a vision on Annie. Annie is right below OP2 at the moment. He's trying to monotone, making sure to delay the random push of Obito, Ani all from all directions. Grenades are being pushed by Ani. Annie is trying to throw grenade on the first floor, but at the moment the terrace has been taken control by AKS players, and if Obito is making sure taking TPP, making sure he has a vision about the enemy's rotation around the compound. Pikam is also holding his comp perfectly well. Obito on the other side of the compound, and we can see Rozok compound is currently strong, making sure they survive. Obito is currently trying to push into the opponent is a top situation. Smoke has been dropped and going on strong around the area. AKS now charging us. Obito is trying to charge him, was falling back in. Obito trying to fight on. No, he knows that shots are being fired. Random jump shot by Obito. Obito trying to save his bullet as much as he can, trying to punch up Annie. Annie will be knocked out. Meanwhile, Axel manages to get Pikame, and with that, our squad that is uh, Crown Scott has been knocked out of the game with the position. Now we can see AK is currently looting around the area. Now on the other side we can see Wate, who is a solo player, has been left out of the game. Now he is currently inside the drop zone, but he's all in. He has been signed off for the game and he is not participating. So his position of We Tried X member will be null and void, and I think so the kill will be given if after Leaks manages to get the kill. But let's see if again kills him off in his get much, and then what others are Roxy already there with team now. We tried members one player very late, I think so, at the end of when we started the game he joined on, and but he's been pretty professional enough to not engage in the tournament, and that is what we like about We Tried X members. Now 6 9 is already there with Walk 6 now playing smart at the moment. Around the area we can see Dean is also making the rotation around the compound. Marvel still inside the zone after moving MNP Extreme Squad. Now offended a squad is already the CT manages to get DTR squad. Now DTR versus CT going strong in the Pochinki compound. These two squad has the normal drop location and they are not budging away at the moment of CT versus DTR. Let's see, before in the qualifier or the final qualifier round we could see the CT took advantage of DTR. Now DTR is making sure they are ready for the engagement, making sure that the round 2 goes in their favor. But let's see how well they are prepared for the game. 1 minute casualty currently by the DTR members. Now City squad is currently holding the compound perfectly. The Momo's grenade has been knocked on, but he has a VSS. But that is not a grenade from City. City was trying to juke in with that smoke cover. Meanwhile, another launched out and Lily is currently taking cover. Smoke cover has been thrown from the direction. Let's see the smoke or a monotop is a smoke cover, and Lily has the position behind the broken wall. As of now, City Vigilant is trying to go at the moment, trying to spray random inside the smoke so that Lily gets distracted or gets nervous. But silly, Lily is a very professional player and she's trying to hold her nerve perfectly well, making sure that she has a perfect view of the rotation of his opponent. And we can see the drone view from the top, guys. This is how the CT guys are trying to position themselves. They are going for unfinished diamond, taking the unknown manages to get Lily. Lily has location has been spotted, but Momo is also low, and it's up to Rat now to make sure that they're taking a valid rotation. The drop has been spotted, and Valor is trying to get on board and vigilant location. Lily well spotted by Rat. Rat is trying to spray in. Lily still safe. Momo has been jumped on. Jump, and that is a very sick gameplay. Now unknown trying to get a last member of Rat location has been spotted. Connected 3v1 situation push currently going on. Unknown knows that there will be a drop from the unknown versus drop going on from the behind. Valor was there right on target, and with that DTR squad are out of the game. What a rotation, what a push by City. Perfectly well after knocking out one member, but Valor was right on target from behind to give that cover to the member, and with that City without losing any member manages to get the 4 kills, and the round 2 as well goes in favor of City squad. GTR loses and they are out of the game. Meanwhile, we can see definitely the rotation inside the zone. On the other side we can see Gangsters are also has to make the rotation. The zone is slowly shrinking. Marvel squad are currently position trying to make sure they are as safe as they can, but we can see airdrop number 1 has been dropped on, and this airdrop is currently has that M249 sniper suppressor level 3 equipment along with 100 bullets. But let's see who is brave enough to make this drop spot. But currently, because currently the drop is at the ocean and it's a very difficult to get a drop which is at the ocean, because you might get third party or sprayed in and you can't do anything when you are swimming around the compound. So this is a very unique and very tempting drop for all, and this can't be taken into advantage if other squad will try to do the same. So let's see how the squad will try to strategize around the compound. But currently Marvel still has a position and they are trying to make the rotation around the compound. Jumper is still far away, but Thor is making the rotation. Now Thor, he's taking advantage, he's trying to get the loot as much as he can, and this is a very risky move because if LM gets a view of this opponent, they might get knocked out. But let's see, assassins on the other side of the compound. Kai is not there on target. You have to look towards the red flare drop, they might get some kill, but I think so assassin is a little low. He's trying to take advantage of the small ridge around the compound. Our offender has joined us on the other side of the ridge and making sure they have the compound. But I think so offender Luther might get a vision, but offender Luther is now slowly moving on towards the compound. We can see Gamora is still inside the river. He might get the red smoke is already there. Let's see if Fetus can get a view towards the smoke. Normally we try to focus on the drop location, but for now offender is not doing do the same. They are trying to focus on the other side of the compound, where the compound is there. Now Gamora is slowly looting and making his way towards the safe island. And I think so what a lucky fellow Marvel Gamora is, because normally we can see two squad is already there, but nobody has the vision over the smoke, that the red smoke of the fire drop. Now Gamora makes a safe entry and he is safe. Meanwhile we can see the offenders and LM nearest component. They are trying to find any opponent. LM spotted. LM Gorka has been spotted. Gorka on the opposite side trying to hide away, but Fetus was there right on target, manages to spray on Gorka. And now LM squad knows there is an offender squad on the opposite side. Gorka giving all the information, but the top figure of LM squad is currently down, and this is a difficult situation for the member of LM squad. Now LM squad has to play perfectly well, has to strategize, because there is a good number of position points in the previous snaps they were playing. Because and if they get knocked out early in this match, that might be a very bad situation. Now Assassin is currently taking advantage of the risk, making sure he has a cover. He's hiding behind the small shack. He's making sure he takes the buggy, and offender squad is also trying to rotate around the same. So both squad currently going for the same formation. Only difference is that the location of the compound. So they are trying offended currently taking the other side of the small ridge. Meanwhile we can see LM scout on the northern side of the ridge. So this is an interesting technique used by meanwhile we tried Watre, who was the last member to zone from we tried X, manages to suicide himself with the zone, which is a very professional way to do it. Meanwhile on the other side we can see AKS Madara has joined us. Obito Gandhi Axel is already there. AKS squad, who was the chicken dinner winners of the previous map in Miramar, is trying to recapture the same performance in Erangel. So it's yet to be seen, but the performance is very strong. We can see now we tried currently knocking off one member of the fake gangsters. Clogsy also has been knocked down in the same encounter. Bob is also there. Rudy God is already BBU inside the compound. Bob has been spotted. He will be finished by Rudy God. The revive going on currently at the moment. Smoke cover perfectly towards the member. Rudiger is trying to challenge of Ruby. Ruby has been spotted and will be finished off by the member of We Tried. Rudiger managed to get the proxy. I will be trying to revive, but we can see Moose is already the Matthew sprays towards the oh my god, what a 1, 2, 3 spray going on, but the cover was perfectly there with Rudy got with the Glacier M416. And with that I think so that is the end for the fake gangsters for this tournament. So fake gangsters currently taking the position out early in the game, and that is the last match towards the Quarantine Cup 2.0. Meanwhile we can see Namachi has been knocked out from another angle, and AKS Gandhi taking that kill. Now again AKS charging up towards Vitright and better still going strong between AKS and we tried. We tried already. No match has been finished or one casualty as of now. 4 kills currently. We try trying to hold our smart position as they can now. AKS are trying to make sure they finish off a retry scored early in the game so that they might have position and kill advantage. Gandhi with that 4x spray with the snacks OP style of DP gun using it perfectly to get a mighty and getting one kill for his teammate. AKS already with 5 calls, looking strong at the moment. This is a very interesting battle between the top squad around the area he did. We tried and AKS was trying to battle out each other in the previous game of Miramar, but now again they are trying to challenge of each other in the rankle map, and this is a very interesting gameplay. Let's see how well they will strategize moving forward. But at the moment they are currently favoring the center portion. They don't want to engage. The one way is currently around the area of the members. Now we can see Kapichi is also there. We AKS is trying to Gandhi manages to get Dean has been knocked on. Madara is trying to get Dean again has been finished. Now we AKS now fighting with another squad of V tried are currently beating targeted by AKS. AKS making sure they are the V-Tride hunters at the moment. V-Tride now Dean has been finished. Our 6-9er Voxic is the two surviving member. Gandhi and Axel trying to throw grenade. Axel is trying to throw grenade. He's cooking up perfectly well, trying to cook into a 6-9er perfectly on target. He was getting that where 6-9er has been finished off by the member. Voxic 2 has been finished by another grenade, and with that V-Tride Axe are currently out of the game, and this is an interesting turn of events in Erangel. AKS currently killing off of the top two teams of the day one, and let's see how well it will affect the key point table. As of now, AKS looking strong, already getting 8 kills towards the game, playing strong. These Tibetan teams are in at the moment. We can see Phoenix has spotted a fire shot going on towards AKS. Now he's trying to spray into us. AKS Gandhi's location has been spotted, but the scope was not on target. Now crosshair has been targeted towards Axel Call, but the shots currently gives away the position of Phoenix Squad. So let's see how well Edward will try to fire in. He has got an M416 along with Ankit OG and GNX Mashi and Lasuto. Lasuto is also there around the northern side. We can see one reality squad is currently making his rotation. One reality pacified YT Victor Asta and Angry is already there, and this is a strong gameplay of rotation currently going on by the members of one BLB. One reality on the other side. Phoenix squad is already there, so one after the other, every squad having advantage of the skill. Now we can see LM squad are currently charging on towards CT members are being charged on. We can see offended has been caught, but CT versus LM. We can see one member already now. Gorka is trying to charge in. Steve taking vision over the CT. Vigilant has been knocked on for the other side of the compound. Offended taking Vigilant is low on target. CT squad are currently in trouble, and we can see unknown only surviving along with Kiki for this battle. So two players surviving by from the CT squad is a very dangerous situation, and let's see how well are they preparing for each other. And meanwhile we can see Bond BLB now gets advantage over the Phoenix squad, and Phoenix squad Ankit OG has been caught off from the higher hills for BLB position, and we can see in a Phoenix I think so will try to revive Ankit, but Ankit is safe as a moment because we can see no normal or rapid push from the opponent of side of BLB. So let's see how the rotation will form. Meanwhile, you can see AKS have regrouped also no casualty as of now 8 kills. Currently we are down to 10 teams. Teams are already inside the compound. We are inside the game for 18 minutes, and what an engagement we have seen so far. So guys, if you haven't liked and subscribed the channel, make sure you hit that like and subscribe the channel so that you cannot miss any of these powerful teams around. So shots are being exchanged between both the squad, but no, as of now, no casualty. Meanwhile, we can see offenders slowly making the rotation around the compound. I think so. They are trying to go for a round circle towards the mansion side. I think so. They know how the zone falls and how the rotation of teams will fall. So they are expecting some empty slots around the mansion area, and currently they are correct with that gameplay and with that strategy. Currently, Southern crowded around the area, and this might be some engagement around the compound. LM squad trying to do the same. CT squad currently on foot, which is a very risky situation to see from unknown. Now let's see if unknown can get that entry towards the on foot is a very tough situation for City. Still only with two players, has to play very safe, has to take all the compound, also has to take the necessary safety measures in order to make the entry inside the safe zone. Meanwhile, we can see now Scott running away from the position with that. Yes, you can see LM Scott now rotating around the area. Now City is trying to chase them away with the compound, but I don't think so. LM will try to run away. Now LM doesn't want to engage, which is interesting. Now City playing with mind games at the moment, making sure that they have many squad members, but Assassin is there on the heat side, currently trying to take a vision, but I don't think so. They will challenge City squad, and City squad currently is safe. Now offenders currently making the wrong rotation, but the rotation was not perfect. They have to shift a little other side, but at the moment I think that the nearest compound is safe, and they will get a vision over the members. The Marvel squad currently charging off towards the same culture in the shelter area under the bridge. Now we try is also there in the area, and this might be interesting for underground battle. As you can see, we tried and Marvel squad are in the same compound inside the shelter, and this will be interesting to see from all the squad members. So let's see how hard or how well will they perform inside a tournament. But we tried is currently on the other side of the shelter compound, is trying to throw green net, but let's see if the green net will be on target, because this is a long green net launch by the member of we try trying to find the Marvel is currently backing out at the moment, making sure they made as much distance as they can from the V-Trade members. Now they're trying to play a safe at the spot, but V-Trade knows the location. One way is on the other side of the compound. They might spot any movement of V-Trade. Capichi might get a vision of them, but let's see if it is in a Marvel. Gamora is on the other side, currently hiding inside the shelter compound, and on the north, on the above the area we can see the V-Trade is already there. So this is a very unique kind of positioning of Marvel squad currently making sure, but I don't know if they have spotted V-Trade on the other side of the compound. But as of now, no engagement of any squad, all of them are safely placed inside the compound. That I think so the next zone might determine if any engagement will fall upon any squad or not, but for now they are safe. So we focus on we tried one way squad for now, along with David and Capici is currently holding the compound. We may have a vision, but Beer 11 is already there on the spot. So on the other side of the compound, we can see Marvel is also making the rotation. Gamora has got that inside the compound as well. Thought is already there, making sure Gamora is also making the rotation around the compound, and as of now the zone has now shifted towards the prison area, and this is interesting to see. You can see enigmatic spot. Tanami is already there with Faith, Gagamboy, and Mrs. making the rotation around. Mrs. has to play it safe at the moment. BLB One Reality is also making the same rotation. Angry is already there inside the compound. This is a very tough situation around the moment. AKS is currently being charged up by the opponent, but Obito still survives with HP, and he's trying to apply the first aid kits as much as he can, and he's still making that possible. Now Obito is trying to apply the face kit, move away from the location, making sure he survives as much as he can. Meanwhile, on the other side of the compound, we can see BLB Victor is already there, trying to 4x spray with that M16A for a very powerful tap-in shotgun. Might get knocked out with that 2 to 3 shot if it got right on hit area, but enigmatic is currently widely sprayed out. They know that there's a squad on the other hill, on the northern side of the hill, and that is BLB squad holding the position. Now we can see Marvel squad is in compo with Asta. Asta has that AWM with that X8X, and it is a very powerful shot. One shot knock is very interesting. The City is currently fighting with Marvel squad at the moment. City losing a member. Unknown targeted one member down. Marvel getting that one kill under the bed. Let's see how the other squad will get. Asta manages to get a daily out of position, and with that arm shot 8x right on target. Kiki is the lone survivor. See, Kiki is trying to take advantage of the thought activity going on between Marvel and how well or how smart is Kiki. Offended psychopath manages to get one champion at the on the other side of the compound. Dilly still is knocked down, but Jumper slowly making his way towards Dilly. But let's see, Thor is already entry towards Dilly. Dilly is safe along with AKS Gandhi, Obito, Axel, Madara is also making the rotation around the compound. Now we can see off. We tried automatic is already inside the shelter compound, making sure they have a safe rotation. They're trying to hold them as much as they can. AKS Gandhi is making the rotation around the compound of S side. Whitey manages to get Phoenix. Phoenix are currently battering around the area. BLB is currently battering around the same side. One way manages to get BLB. I think so. Phoenix squad has been finished. So we tried manages we tried Rudy has been knocked on. We tried versus AKS going on the other side of the compound, which is an interesting battle currently going on the other side. LF doesn't want to engage with any member. Madara has been knocked on. Laipata manages to go Madara with that grenade. Madara Rudy got still knocked on. Axel is trying to throw grenade. Offender still in the prison area, and this is a very unique position currently. Offender can take advantage of we tried around the area, but I think so. Laipata automatic still low on health has been knocked on by the plays on Laipata. But are still low, and this is a very tough situation for Vitra. Vitra still outside the top 5 finish. They had a very beautiful game in the previous day 1 as well as match 3, but let's see how well they will survive. Rudy God I think so will be revived on target, but automatic I think so will be affected by the zone, and I think so has been stocked up. Currently I think so automatic has been stocked up and it will be killed inside the area, but automatic what a position. I think so he has been glitched inside some tunnel and he has been stalked out, and with that I think so Rudy got if I remember, but Rudy got has been spotted by Excel manages to get a spot on Rudy got. Now it's all up to Lipota is trying to shots are being fired. Lipota still low on health. Lipota trying to apply first aid kit at the moment. 2 kills currently. Lipota we trying to survive as hard as they can, but AKS making it very hard for them. Now AKS Axel Obito is low. Madara still has been knocked on. Obito getting that all the revive. Gandhi is already there, but Laipata still survives. The solo survivor of Vitra at the moment trying to play as late as he can. He's trying to slowly make, but offender squad is already there on the compound and they might get a vision of hit, and if this is a car chase battle that will be an easy kill for offended squad. But let's see how we will try to play as late as he can. The zone is now slowly shrinking, but he's at the edge of the zone, and this is a very difficult situation for Laipata. Laipata is trying to chase a zone. He is low on health. Health is slowly shrinking. He's trying to make his entry, but this is a very tough situation. He manages to beat off the zone, but now he has to make a very safe entry inside the safe zone unless a squad tries to run. Offender is trying to battle it out the member. Now Laipata manages to get his entry inside the safe zone. Guy has been on health, and with the LF got out of the game. Lipa the chair manages to get inside the safe zone. Now he's throwing all the smokes cover as much as he can. On City squad, Lone is also still surviving with Kiki is trying to make his entry inside the safe zone. Angry with that DP shot manages to get right on target, and Angry has been knocked on. The rest of his teammates is far away. Currently doing shots, but Kiki has been spotted by member Asta, and Kiki will be finished with that 6th position. Winman in the center of the battle. We can see Vipata is already made the way. Marvel has to make that entry. The zone is currently at the right hand side. Battle going strong on the other side of the compound. Obito is already there. Axel has been knocked on. AK is losing 2 members. BLB losing 1 member. Headshot towards Mrs. Angry will be revived by pacified YT, and we can see Laipata has been spotted by Axel. AKS currently killing all the members of We Tried. After killing they went for B-Tribe and they finished off B-Tribe members. Now they are trying to get the 10 kills, now making the entrance of the safe zone, but shots are being targeted. Obita has making a risky gameplay, but he manages to get inside the zone with that interesting risky gameplay. Now Enigmatic is trying to make sure they enter inside the zone. Now they are currently inside the zone and taking the advantage as more misses will be revived on time, and Marvel is trying to make his their entry now inside the safe zone. Shots are being fired. Now they are closing on towards offender position has been spotted. So smokes are inside it. They managed to get Voluta at the moment, but they get right inside enigmatic then, and with that one member has been knocked. They has been knocked them, but they have to get Thor. Thor currently hiding behind the bowler, making sure they have the cover. Nomura will be finished off, taking advantage. Thor is the lone survivor at the moment, but we can see the hunters are now hunting on towards the last member. Let's see if the god of hunter can make it, but a perfect boom shot by the member of the opponent's side. Faith manages to get Thor with that boom shot, and with that he's finished. Now offended fetus Luther has to make his entry inside the safe zone. He's trying to squeeze his way inside the bot, but zone is currently healing it. But if he goes for the first 8 kill, that will be the out, and he has to go for the heal battle for the making sure that he survives as late as he can. But now we have the top 3 teams. Let's see. Luther has been spotted. Look, shots are being fired towards the member. Luther survives. Oh my god, he had the perfect smoke cover for him to survive. Luther low on health, giving one. He has enough time, 1 minute 10 seconds for the zone to swing. So that is enough. But another boom shot from Tanami manages to get right on target, and boom, and that is the end of offender. 2 boom shot from Enigmatic manages to wipe out 2 squad perfectly with that boom shot. Now he's trying to get that. Now Enigmatic is playing very perfectly well. He's trying to stay towards BLB. BLB not getting charged up. Now Angry will trying to revive passive right at the moment. Axel is the lone survivor of AKS. I don't think he has to throw away smoke. He is going away position to BLB. Now Victor knows that there is a squad in the nearest compound, but by currently engaged with Enigmatic. Now BLB Victor knows there's a squad in the below. Now he's trying to close in, making sure he has the cover. Now let's see if Axel will be spotted or whether he still has 3 teams. Axel has the perfect smoke cover. He's smart enough to make that cover. Now we can see slowly Enigmatic squad closing on towards the one reality, another boom shot towards misses. Now that is a reverse boom shot by the member of one BLB one reality. After the green is right on target, Asta low on earth. He was trying to spray in, but he now has to revive himself. Angry is also knocked low on health. He's taking cover fire at the moment. Meanwhile, the battle between Enigmatic and one reality is so intense that Axel is got party advantage. He's slowly sneaking inside the safe zone, and I think so for now Enigmatic and BLB will be engaging with each other. As you can see from the drone, we will go closer towards the battle. We can see Gagamboy is there. Enigmatic misses, still not, but we can see Tanami has to make that entry. Boom by Pacified. Whitey manages to get one member. Axel has been spotted. He will finish. Gagamboy is already there. Enigmatic Gagamboy with that M416 currently trying to rotate around the area. Misses is already there. Gagamboy making the rotation. Enigmatic Tanami is currently rotating around the compound. This is a very situation for the member Enigmatic. Let's see how Tanami will try to rotate. Gagambo is already there. Pacified Whitey is trying to rotate around the compound. This is a very strange gameplay going on at the moment. This is how the battle should go on at the final stages. Enigmatic versus Pacified Whitey. One BLB one reality. The fight is looking strong. All having members surviving. 3 versus 3. 4 I guess at the moment. Smokes are being thrown around all the different direction. Both having reach advantage. We are down to 32 minutes inside the game, and this is insane, guys. This is absolutely insane. We still have 7 surviving members. It's anybody's game at the moment, but due to the player advantage currently, the probability is focusing on BLB. But let's see if the probability of extra player is enough for one reality to get BLB 1 hour to get that chicken dinner. But now we can see zone is slowly hurting. Enigmatic slowly making their entry inside the stage zone. Shots are being targeted. BLB angry man get Faith has been knocked on. One member already. The Gagan boy has to make the entry. Pacified 90 manages to get entry inside the safe zone. They are at the center, and I think so with that they manages to get that chicken dinner. What a comeback from BLB One Reality at the final game of the tournament. Manages to get a 12 kill chicken dinner along with Enigmatic squad, who manages to get 6 kills, and AKS currently with that 11 kills, third position. With that we come to an end of the tournament. It was a pleasure to host you guys. It was a very intense and entertaining tournament. Thank you all for participating. Make sure you don't forget to hit that like and subscribe and share it to your teammates. We will see you on next tournament if we can host. Till then, good night, take care, and stay safe, guys.